This episode is brought to you by Merrill. Join one of the most iconic names in wealth management, Merrill. You'll be part of a dynamic team of advisors and specialists working hard every day to grow their clients' wealth. And with the support of best-in-class research, advanced digital tools, and the resources of a global institution, it's truly an opportunity you can be bullish about. Learn more at careers.bankofamerica.com. Copyright 2024, Bank of America Corporation.
Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a one-year annual membership. Shop Black Friday deals first with Walmart Plus. See terms at walmartplus.com.
Hey guys, this is my leak. This is the podcast. I am back from a little hiatus, but I woke up super early this morning because I had this idea about the right environment. And so those of you who have listened to my podcast for years, you know, I may get these ideas and then I just have to sit down. And this is one of those moments. This is an old school style, my leak podcast. And so I have spent much of this year learning a transformative and holistic modality of coaching that emphasizes alignment and authenticity and clarity and purpose. And the beauty of getting to practice this work has been logging a few hundred hours of coaching and learning. And there's something that was singing in my head this morning to share. And it's just right environment. Are you in the right environment? Were you planted in the right environment? Before I get to some ideas on what you could be doing now, let's talk about the environment that your initial seed, you were planted in, your childhood. We are now in a time where many of us have already began to examine the ways in which our environments shaped us. And I feel like there's a conversation we aren't having often enough, or maybe you're having it and I'm just not hearing it or loudly enough. We are learning about our family dysfunction. I am hearing talk about mother wounds and so many things in between. But I want to go back to when you were a little person, back to when you had ideas of being something huge and grand. Maybe you wanted to sing and dance. Maybe you just knew you were going to open a restaurant, or you love to bake, or you love to do hair. You did makeup. You could sew clothes. You could put an outfit together. You had a wonderful way with animals. You were a whisperer. You could memorize things, and you just knew things that no one could. You were a daydreamer with big, wild, and ridiculous dreams. Sometimes when I talk to people, I will ask them to share their dreams with me. And it's not uncommon for the time to tick away, and they may hang their head or stare off, really trying to think hard, only to say, I don't know, that's why I'm here. I don't have any dreams. And that's just not true. That's not true. You have dreams. Because I want us to go back to that time that I mentioned, that time where you were full of dreams. And I want to think about your environment. But I'm having a moment because sometimes what I'm noticing is that when I'm talking to people about their dreams, a lot of dreams sound the same, and that just can't be possible. We can't all be wanting to do the same things. And I'm not saying that entrepreneurial dreams aren't for many people, but what are these things that you may be thinking that you want to have because you are seeing it, quote unquote, work for other people? I want to encourage you to really sit with yourself and to really consider the things that lit you up. So let's go back to that time when you had all of those dreams. What did people say to you when you said you wanted to do hair or be a designer or something that they'd never heard of? Did the people around you recognize that as your unique genius? Because it is. Did they see you as a gift, a person with talent, ability, and a unique way of seeing the world? Did they see you changing your mind as wishy-washy, or were you given real help with what you wanted to do knowing that who you are as a human being isn't passive or static? Did they support you unfolding and expressing yourself through the medium of your life? You all, that is what we are here to do. So often people will reach out to me or say, "Oh my God, you're pivoting. You're pivoting." And I'm like, I am not pivoting as much as I am unfolding and expressing myself through the medium of my life. And so that's what I woke up thinking about. The right environment. What was yours like? And now let's think about it. What happens if you try to grow a plant in the wrong soil or season? I can tell you that I know because I have no green thumb, and I am always trying to plant something not in the right soil, not in the right season. And what happens when you try to grow a plant in the wrong environment? It will likely struggle to survive. Now, there are some things that make it either way, and maybe that is who you are. Didn't have the right environment, but you thrived either way. But I want to spend some time getting your environment up and going so you can go from surviving to thriving. Something I've been noticing when it comes to thriving or the lack thereof is something really simple, and it is a lack of education. I work with a lot of people that get caught in a comparison trap or often feel like imposters when what they're needing to know and wanting to know is often right there, right under your nose. And what's something you feel insecure about that you could learn? Are you unsure about money and finances? If you are, and there are so many resources out there, I once asked someone was at my house that worked in finance, and I said, what is the best free and easy resource you would suggest to me to teach people about money? And he said, there is a wonderful free financial literacy course on Khan Academy. I have shared that with anybody who will listen. I even mentored a couple of college students this summer on how to be better stewards of their cash, because I have learned that if you have healthy financial habits early, you don't have to work as hard or worry about money as much if you learn how to make your money work for you sooner rather than later. And so money needs time. Khan Academy doesn't pay me. I think you can even donate, but if you are feeling like you want to just get your financial foundation steady, go ahead and do that. Knock that out. Do you want to be healthier, but you just don't know what to eat? One of my favorite books is Food. I think it's What the Heck Should I Eat? Food, What the Heck Should I Eat? By Dr. Mark Hyman, who I love. I also have an old man crush on Dr. Hyman. I just think he is, I don't know. I like the way he takes care of himself, and this man refuses to age, but the book is wonderful. And another resource is you can contact your insurance for access to a dietitian. I have learned they have dietitians virtually on staff, and someone can help you comprise a plan that aligns with your health goals. Now, I took up learning how to coach this year because I just wanted to take my time to learn how to better support people. And learning this practice exposed me to all the ways people are using their unique gifts to help and heal. There is literally someone somewhere ready to support you and give your plant the right amount of water and sun so that you can thrive. So earlier I talked about struggling to thrive. I'm going to ask you some questions. Where are you out of alignment? Are you not living according to your values? Have you fleshed out your values? Are you overwhelmed and lacking support, thus feeling stuck? Are you in a not so good relationship, a toxic work environment, or just lacking basic resources? Are you so afraid to fail or be rejected that you won't try anything at all? Are you disconnected from meaningful relationships and community? So let's think of a few things to get you in the right environment. I want you to imagine you had a family that recognized you as the gifted child that you were and the gifted person that you are. Yes, you. Imagine that they treated you as if you were a unique kind of genius. They loved you and respected you. And I want you to write this down. Write it in your phone, get a sheet of paper. Who would you be? Answer that for me. Who would you be? What would you be doing? What would you have already done? Write it down. Next, I want you to take inventory of the areas in your life where you don't feel aligned or you feel stagnant. Write them down. Answer the questions of why these areas of your life are important to you. That's a really important step. You're going to write it down, and then I want you to write a line of, why is this important to me? And after that, I want you to write down 2 or 3 things that you can do to show your care for these areas. And I want you to do one today. I want you to take a really small step to water your environment. I want you to start building or nurture your support system. My support system podcast is easily a favorite, top of the charts. If you haven't listened to that, go ahead. That's episode 202, Building a Support System. Go ahead and get that going. Next, sleep, eat, move. I could do 10 whole podcasts on the importance of sleep, but I won't. If you're looking for a resource, the book, Why We Sleep, will blow your mind. You need sleep. I want you to eat good, nutrient-dense food and move your body every day. My last tip here is hire support. I have had my eyes opened to the many helpers that are on this earth to serve. They may be coaches, therapists. They could be your trainer. I've had the same trainer for over a decade. Mentors. You don't have to go through this life alone. You don't have to put so much pressure on your friends or on your family. There are people who were literally born to help. Remember something. You are not a failure. You may feel stuck, but you are not stuck. There is a chance you were planted in maybe not the right environment, and you need to make some adjustments in your life to go from surviving to thriving. So what's one small step you can take today? Does not have to be big. Just take it. Until next time, if you have a topic you'd like me to share on the podcast, email me, MT as in Mary, T as in Tom, at mytaughtyou.com. If you'd like to thrive in a community, consider joining my online community, myleakinmamas.com. It's not all mamas, but a lot of big mama energy, which is good for your inner child. We gather online and off. Thank you.